Hello everyone, Dan Mason here. Let's explore another issue in our current events together. Does the Bible correct the church, or does the church correct the Bible? Here today, I will respond to a YouTube post by Josh Kev, so here we go. Look, Josh Kev, you toss out this line about the church coming before the Bible like it seals the deal. Sure, it sounds slick, but let's flip the script. What if I told you that your whole setup dodges the real punch? The Bible isn't some dusty club project. God sparked it all, and your church first chant just props up a power grab that twists what Jesus actually built. You nail the Old Testament point. The men of the Great Assembly pulled it together around 400 BC. They did solid work under God's nudge. No beef there. But then you dive into the New Testament as if the church had baked it from scratch. Wrong track, buddy. The apostles penned those letters and gospels straight from the Spirit's fire. Peter, Paul, John. They weren't waiting for a council memo. They wrote as eyewitnesses, inspired on the spot. The church? It just sifted through the mess later, spotting what matched God's voice. Think of it as a cleanup crew, not a chef. Now here's the gut punch you didn't see coming. If the church gave us the Bible, why does your crew keep meddling with it? You Catholics, yeah, I'm calling it out, layer on traditions that flat out clash with the text. Praying to Mary? The Bible slaps that down cold. No verse backs endless intercession. Purgatory? Zilch in Scripture. It's a cash cow invention from the Middle Ages. You claim the church guards the word, but history shows it hoards control. Councils like Trent locked the canon to shut out reformers who dared read it raw. That's not protection. That's a cage. Logically, your argument trips over itself. You say the church predates the Bible, so it rules the roost. Circular nonsense. The true church, believers locked into Christ, springs from the Word, not the other way around. Jesus quoted Old Testament scrolls as if they were authoritative. He didn't whisper, "Wait for my fan club to vote." 2 Timothy 3:16 blasts it clear. All Scripture breathes God. It's profitable for teaching, fixing, and training in righteousness. No fine print about needing a bishop's stamp. Biblically, you err big on authority. Jesus blasts the Pharisees for the same game, elevating man-made rules over God's commands. Mark 7:7-8 calls it out. They honor God with lips, but hearts wander far. Traditions nullify the word. Sound familiar? Your magisterium now plays that role, deciding what really counts. But Galatians 1:8 warns that anyone preaching a different gospel, even an angel, will be cursed. The apostles' writings, pure gospel. Your add-ons, diluted brew, step back. If the church truly served God, why the scandals? Popes, peddling indulgences, crusades soaked in blood, sex, abuse cover-ups. That's not divine guard duty. That's human rot. The Bible stands alone because God made it unbreakable. Proverbs 35:6 says, "Every word from him proves true. Add nothing, or you deceive. Your church adds truckloads." So Josh Kev, drop the compilation card. It hides the fight Jesus picked, truth over tradition. Read the book yourself. Let it judge the institution, not vice versa. What's your move now? Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to support this channel.